Hey everybody, this is Chef Mareya with eatcleaner.com. Today I'm going to show you how to make a beet and Asian pear salad. Now, Asian pears are really unique, they're delicious, they've got a great crunchy texture, but sometimes they're hard to find. So if you're like me, substituting with just any kind of pear is just fine. So I'm going to use a brown pear today, and I think we will have just equally as delicious of a salad. And then I've got my beets. Now, these are already pre-cooked, and I've got them ready to go. I'm just going to dice those up. And then I've got my goat cheese here, and I've just picked out a really simple, no-flavored goat cheese, but you might want to use one that's already pre-herbed, pre-seasoned, totally up to you. Then I'm going to serve that on a little bed of lettuce, but I'm going to start first by making my vinaigrette. I always like to start with the salad dressing, the topping first. Today I'm going to use a apple cider vinegar, just the flavor of the apple, just a little bit of sweetness, but with that tartness of the vinegar really works nicely with this combination. I've got my extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to add that in and emulsify those two together. And this is just such a nice combination, you know, the pear with the beet and the goat cheese. It's really a winner, and it works. It's a nice starter, but you could also enjoy this as a lunchtime salad. Throw some nuts on there if you'd like. A little bit of walnut on top would be really good too. Okay, and whenever I make these types of salads, I really like to just keep the vinaigrette really light. It's just to coat it, add a little bit of flavor. Got some fresh cracked black pepper and no salt, which is a low sodium salt alternative, a lot less sodium than regular table salt. Okay, I've got that ready. I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to take my romaine lettuce, which I've already washed with the Eat Cleaner fruit and vegetable wash. I'm going to just lay that down on my plate here. And then I'm going to take my pear, slice these up, almost like into little steak-looking slices. I always really like to play with textures on a plate. You know, when you've got, even like how you cut something can play with the texture. So just by doing these long slices, we're going to give it the appearance almost of a much heartier fruit. Cut those in half, and I'm going to layer my pear down right in like this into the lettuce. This is sort of an assembled salad versus a topped, or excuse me, this is more of an assembled salad versus than a chopped salad. And it makes it easy to serve, especially if you've got people that you're eating with. Just like that. So I've got those laid down in my romaine lettuce. I'm going to set my pear off to the side and then take my goat cheese and just cut these into little discs as well and layer those on top. Just like that. And just a couple of pieces on each one. Even though we love goat cheese and it offers a lot of flavor, we still want to just watch our fat. So a couple of pieces onto each lettuce boat. I'm going to call it a lettuce boat. Will do just perfect. And then let me clean my knife off. I love having the Eat Cleaner wipes here because it just makes it so easy as I'm working. I don't have to keep running to the sink. I can use these to clean my knife, my hands, my cutting board. And they're food grade, so you don't have to worry about chemicals or anything like that on your food. And I'm going to take my beets and slice these up just how we slice the pear into almost like a steak-like piece. I'm going to do the same thing. These big discs of pear, I'm going to slice them into kind of big discs and layer that right in there as well. Look at how pretty that looks already. I'm a big believer that you eat with your eyes first, then your nose, then your mouth. So make the food pretty. And that's what's so nice about fresh vegetables is you literally have a rainbow of color that you can grab from. Makes food a lot more interesting when it's colorful. add those in, just like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just add your personal touch. It's your flair. Move that cheese over. Okay, now beets are very staining, so be careful that you don't make a mess in your kitchen. Take that wipe, another good reason to have those handy. I don't want to make my coat red. All right, so I'm going to come back to my vinaigrette here, and I made just a little bit, just enough to add a little bit of flavor, but I'm not burying it in salad dressing per se. Splash that over each one. And then I'll finish it off with a little black pepper. And voila, there you have it. That is a beet and Asian pear. We substituted brown pear salad with goat cheese, some romaine lettuce, and a really nice light vinaigrette. Hope you enjoy this dish. Try it in good health. I'm Chef Mareya. Check out all my videos on how to eat cleaner every day. I'll see you really soon.